Well, hey there. Welcome to the Paw Paw Chronicles and More with Jim. Well, today I wanted to share something with you that I've done, and some of you that have followed, you know that I've been grafting some of the persimmons that I have. And this is the more part. What I ended up doing this past weekend is I installed my own personal little orchard out here of persimmons. But prior to doing that, I came out here and I grafted some larger persimmon trees that I had. You see the two that are over on that side? They were, some of them were that big. And I wanted to convert them all over to particular varieties that I knew what they were. Now, this one right here, I had a tree that I had grafted, and I had a little remnant of it. That right there actually gives you an indication of just how big around that tree is. It's about half the size of it. Go that over to the side. The rootstock was about that big around. And what had happened was a bird or something had landed into the bracing, moved that bracing, disrupted the graft, and the tape around the graft seal snapped. And all the scion that was in that tree died. It was a Yates jewel, and it was grafted on the 30th of June. But I lost that graft, and I thought, well, I'm going to have to revisit that graft, but we're getting too late in the year, maybe have to do it next year. And then one day I came out and I saw something, a rootsucker coming up from that tree, and it's about 5-6 inches away from the original stump. So I decided, you know what, instead of trying to graft that tree there, I'm going to allow this to grow, and then next year I'm going to pay it a visit and graft onto it. I think that would be my best bet, the better route for me to go. I think it would be probably more advantageous and have a better, more likely a better opportunity of surviving. Only time will tell. But this is just something that I wanted to show you that I did. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the camera and I'll pan around so you can see the work that I've done. And then I'm going to take you back to a tree that was a successful graft. Bear with me just a moment. Let me pan around here real quick so you can see the work that I had done. All persimmon seedlings, and back there in the back you can see a persimmons that I had grafted. That's an H118 early jewel. But we're going to go back here and take a look at another graft. We have some more trees here. There's another one that I had decided to, let that root sucker grow, and we'll work on it from there. Right there. Now, let me straighten up this camera. We're a little off level. Let's see if I can pick her up a little bit on one side. There we go. That's more level. This one right here, as you can see, did very well. It's a cardinal. Thought I saw an aphid in there, but I didn't. A couple of small spiders. Eat them aphids up there, buddies. But anyways, there's 3 pieces of scion inside that rootstock. The rootstock itself was a persimmon, and I stuck 3 scions down in there, and now we have growth. And one of the things that I've noticed with the cardinal, the growth is more upright. The H118 early jewel that I showed a moment ago, the growth is going outward. And it did very well. I'm very, very pleased. The graft took place about chest high. I stuck the fence over top of it to protect it from deer. And as it grows, deer will try to come up here to get to it. And I put the wire to the outside. They touch that and back off because it's going to be uncomfortable for them. Deer like to use their nose to examine things before they go after it, so hopefully this will back them off. This is 5 foot tall, by the way. And I have one more graft over there I'll show you real quick, and then I'll be on my way. Let me turn the camera around once again. Cassandra, grafted June 7th. And I have to say I'm very pleased with what I'm looking at. I only used one piece of scion, and within that scion there was 2 buds, and that's it. But the 2 buds took off, and this bud back here has 2 branches coming off it, and that bud back there also, there's 2 coming out. Very nice graft. I'm very, very pleased. First time that I had ever gotten into grafting persimmons this year. And the one thing I've been doing is coming out here every day, checking for aphids and trying to treat them. They're there. They're not in it now because I've already treated it for today. But just something that I wanted to share with you that I'm up to, and hopefully in the future as time goes on, I'll be able to share more with you about the persimmons. This will be a journey for me, and as I've said before, learn as I go, share as I learn. And as I learn about these trees, I will share that with you. Anyways, I'll be on my way. My name's Jim. If you like what you see, subscribe. Don't forget to click on that bell for any notifications. Any comments or questions that you may have, I welcome. Y'all have a God bless day.